Hey friends, welcome to this reaction of Moon Knight. Unfortunately, Alicia couldn't be here with us today, so it's just us. Let's get into it. Before we jump into today's video, we want to give a huge shout out to our Patreon. Your continued support has turned this channel into a family. If you'd like to be part of the crew and have access to exclusive content as well as live streams, go to www.patreon.com/whatwewatchin to sign up today. Now, onto the show. Who's screaming for help? Is that you, Marc Steven?
Oh.
Oh no. Whoa! Who messed you up? His nose wasn't like that.
Right? You're doing everything and everything possible not to look within. You're not really a doctor.
No, you're not.
Is that why you keep starting imaginary fights in our hospital?
Oh no, I was like, I don't like that.
So he was in the asylum when his jaw was broke. And then it fixed himself.
Let's start with you. Let's try
Conspiracy.
retrace your steps. Tell me, how did you come to be here today?
You shot me. I fell in some water in the pyramid.
You told me that you were in a place that was oddly reminiscent of this office, except that it was in Egypt, right? And that you were with a rhinoceros.
A hippo.
You're right. You're right. It was a hippopotamus.
Get it right.
And but it talked. Now, what do you think?
But it wasn't a real hippo. It was a guy.
Sense or nonsense?
It's sense. Stop trying to answer my mind.
Nonsense.
No, just because you don't agree.
Right.
The struggling mind will often build places to seek shelter for different aspects of the self.
No, I've heard that is true. But that's not what's going on here.
No,
not all of it.
Not all of it.
Some people, they see a castle, right? Somebody else will see a maze or a library. A psych ward. Yeah, or you were talking to me about a boy. Do you remember that boy? You think you could tell me about that little boy?
Me too.
What happened to you? What'd they do?
Hey, thank you. I feel really great. I mean, I was spending a lot of money in this place. Really, I tell you what, I feel like $1 million. Never felt so good. I want to see myself on picture.
Oh no!
Wait!
Is he always so intense?
Yeah, pretty much.
What is happening when and what order?
Oh gosh, this will really bake your noodle, but I think you're just taking a little time out. I'm afraid you're actually quite dead.
Sorry, what?
Excuse me?
I'm dead. We're dead.
We just met him.
Yes, Mom, I think she's right. He died.
When?
Somebody in the comments said this was purgatory. I didn't want to believe that.
The whole thing.
Yeah. Or at least from when he got shot.
Oh. I mean, I guess I could see that. Because there wasn't no medical help. They was in the pyramid.
Yeah.
If that was real.
Welcome, gentle traveler.
No.
Travelers, to the realm of the Jewel.
Jewel, the Egyptian underworld.
Oh no.
This is Taweret, goddess of women and children. And she's guiding us through our journey to the afterlife.
No, go find some women and children.
Okay. This is the afterlife. The afterlife.
Afterlife, not the afterlife. Surprise.
Important to know.
Like the ancestral plane. Oh, just gorgeous.
It is beautiful.
Because the Jewel's true nature is impossible for the human mind to comprehend.
Right.
You may perceive this realm as something more easily recognizable to you.
So was he in an asylum at some point?
Probably.
Where is he? Talking hippo. Sorry. Not the Harris, right? Dr. Harris is an organizer, I suppose. See, Dr. Harris. Right through these doors, for example.
Ooh,
We go
open
through
up.
here, there's going to be a bunch of patients. And
Yeah, who in there?
Probably about to yell at me.
Let's see. Look at you. Look where you at. You don't even know. on a boat. There's no one in them. Why y'all on sand?
This is the underworld. Am I crazy?
I'm not crazy, I'm dead.
I'd be happy with that though.
To feel the breeze, right, Towetti?
So he's the smart one.
He is.
If your heart's balanced enough, then you will spend eternity in paradise.
Uh-oh.
A field of reeds. But before we get to that,
Just like that little girl said in the museum. You ain't never make it through.
Ooh. Did it hurt when you didn't make it through?
Yeah, you got.
So is she talking about now?
She went right into the future. She went into the future.
If the scales balance by the time you end the journey, then a soul is permitted to pass into a field of reeds. Or if you don't balance,
you get thrown overboard. Whee!
What?
The dead will drag you down into the duat, where you will remain forever, frozen in sand. No unbalanced souls on my boat. Them's the rules. Fingers crossed.
Well, get me off this boat because I don't know if I'm balanced. The man with the cane said I wasn't.
I'm not going to feel the reeds either. Oh, I think it's over. Kill my head ball.
She literally has your heart that she's weighing.
Actually. See? It ain't right.
What's it doing? What's it doing?
Because one of you impure, one of you not.
I do not have a card for this.
And it's unbalanced because there's a heart missing.
Oh.
It's the hearts.
Uh-huh.
They are full.
Look at you knowing stuff.
It's like they each feel incomplete.
What does that mean?
Without balanced scales.
We gonna meet Jake, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Gone back to the war.
Go find your heart.
Can you turn around?
Balance your scales before we arrive at the field of reeds, or your souls will be destroyed.
Now, what's the ETA?
Right.
How much time I need?
I got 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days.
Because honestly, I just met myself.
Right.
5 minutes ago.
What's this?
Yeah, I don't know. Look at him drinking.
Is it every single memory I've ever had?
That ain't him.
It ain't.
Yeah. I don't know, it's the street. You know how many streets it is?
Tell the truth. Yeah, go find him. We about to get Jake. What if his real name is Jake? Jake's been a real person the whole time.
Possibly.
And then these are just personalities.
Oh.
Creepy cat filled with dead bodies. That's all it is. No prizes. Guessing whose room this is.
Oh. Don't do
It's
that.
not his either. Watch.
Oh, true.
He was like, I ain't never met these people in my life.
Ooh, that's creepy.
I don't like it. But see, they put that third one on there. That's gonna fuck it up.
Might. Yeah.
Oh, so he remembering some stuff. He was like, okay, I did these 3.
Surely not. All of them? You killed all of them?
Did you?
They were criminals, murderers, predators, the worst of the worst. Kind you wanted them punished. That's what I meant by protecting the travelers. You remember each person. You try taking a life.
I was about to say, it's probably hard not to.
Right.
If you're not a killer.
Now what do we do? You go next, or who's that?
Oh.
That's you.
Why is there a child in a room filled with people that you killed?
He ain't dead though. He's standing up.
Don't man.
See, okay, the fact it's Mark, because the fact that Steven doesn't know who that is lets me know that Mark is the main.
Why you do that?
You gotta do it together.
What compelled you to do that? Now that you see the little boy ain't dead.
Not Mom.
Uh-oh.
Right? Who's hungry? Roro? Mom, go check out my drawing. You feel the fish with only one fin. Mark, be nice to you.
The one fin fish.
What do? Keep an eye on your brother, okay? Later, skaters.
Aww.
What's his little brother's name? She said Roro, right? But what is that a nickname? Is his real name Steven?
Rowan. Rolando.
Not Rolando.
Roman.
Randall.
Randall. They told us.
Can you hear that, Dr. Grant? I sure do, Rosa.
They've been watching that movie.
Mom said not to when it's raining. It'll be fine. Don't be a baby.
No, be a baby. So he must have got stuck in there.
Oh,
a dead bird.
I'm trying to remember. Don't forget about Khonshu.
Steve, you should have went in there with a nightlight. Right. Because the way Khonshu made it sound, he was like, I saw him, he was in the desert half dead, or almost dead is what he said.
What if they can't hear him?
I don't think they can. And I mean, honestly, it's already happened, so.
Right. What if he lost his brother and he created his brother anymore?
Now listen, this your mind. You ain't got no key
Right.
to none of these doors. It's you. Oh, his brother drowned. You gotta let it, you gotta face it. And she said that was all his fault.
What are you doing here? You were supposed to keep him safe. This is all your fault.
Ma'am. Grief will make you ugly. It'll really make you act ugly.
Wendy, please. We're just about to blow out the candles now.
She don't even want to celebrate his birthday.
Wow. No wonder.
1, 2, 3. I'm trying to count candles. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I think 9.
Steven!
Stop running from him.
Yeah, you gotta face this stuff now.
You were always jealous of him. I should have known you would do something like this.
Come on.
You really think he did that on purpose? You really think he did that on purpose?
What are you doing?
Mark, you need to catch up now.
Oh, man.
All this hollering. Don't let him go in there. You think he's trying to kill himself?
I hope not.
That's not what she was like.
You weren't even
You
there.
weren't there. Oh, this is a desert. This is where he died, or
where the killings happened.
Something.
I see bodies back there.
Turns out going AWOL in a fugue state gets you discharged from the military. I had a ton of options after that, so I went work for hire for my old CO Bushman.
Didn't somebody say something about Bushman?
I feel like it.
Bushman changed the plan. Called for no witnesses, and I couldn't live with that.
So that was the partner
Foodie.
that killed Layla's daddy.
What happened to you?
Let's see his
Bushman got him too. What is this? You down at Khonshu statue?
That's what it looked like. Oh, dang.
Wow. So I wonder if Khonshu was like, oh, this is sacrifice. Oh, well, there you go.
Huh?
I feel I am the god Khonshu in search of a warrior. Do you want death or do you want life? You are a worthy candidate to serve me during this time.
During this time. So what kind of sneakiness were you up to? Because his brain fractured, can't remember all the stuff he gonna be doing.
And bring my vengeance to those who did them harm.
Oh, it's getting juicy now.
Who's been in pain
From the beginning.
Do you swear to protect the travelers of the light and bring my vengeance to those who would do them harm?
I do.
I want to be clear on who the travelers of the night are.
Oh, if it means something more significant.
Then I darkness, rise and live again.
Look at you.
Still vengeance. That is my Moon Knight.
Come on. Get your name in your hood. Well, you look great. They got monkeys running around.
They are spreading in the upper world. Unbalanced souls are being judged and condemned to the sands before their time.
Oh, Hero up there.
Yes.
We can have it. Yeah.
Even if I could send you back up there, you'd just be returning to a body with a bullet in it. You wouldn't be able to heal.
Can you send word to Layla? Please help us free Khonshu.
Are you sure you want to be with Khonshu again?
What
have
choice?
Away from him.
It's where it's going to be. Please, Layla, you have to help us. Please.
What the heck?
Come on, do it this one time, girl.
I'm not going to like
Break the rules one time.
only path back.
This
Goes
goes
off.
off.
Right.
Look, I can swim, but I can't swim in no sand. I ain't never tried. Do I need to grab my hearts off the,
Right.
Okay, so they still have to balance the scales before they can go out.
I guess so,
Regardless
yeah.
of if they're going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That bedroom that you didn't want me to.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what. Just a second. Just give me a second.
No.
Look, we don't have to go back through it all again. We can just talk. Let's just talk right here, right now. I'll tell you.
No, the lady said, because you don't be telling the truth.
It's not worth it. Look, you're about to lose everything. Do you understand? And how succeed in all those.
What's in that room?
Is that when Steven was
on
born?
your head. It'll be all your fault.
Don't say that.
I won't do it. I won't do it. You can't threaten me.
Oh,
No.
no. Oh, no.
No, you need to go back. Go back.
Don't push him away now. He said, why are you touching me?
Didn't you inject me with something? You watched too many movies.
It's just going to be Groundhog's Day.
Yeah.
No, don't drink.
I'm so right. Now, just stay with me for 1 second, okay? I want you to consider this. Do you think you created
You turned into that reflection.
Mm-hmm.
died from all the awful things you feel you've done in your life? Or do you think Steven created Mark?
Are you still Mark?
You're gonna have to open up to Steven. There can be no progress without understanding.
Concerned. He gonna start talking to himself in the mirror.
This is my room. I remember some things, but I don't remember this.
What she be doing? Oh no. Oh baby.
Bloody hell. Look at the state of this place.
What you see? Them scales.
Scales.
Danger is near. Steven Grant
Has no fear.
See?
Now it's like him realizing how he became.
Yep.
Oh, that's why he wanted to protect him.
Yeah.
I had a feeling.
Ain't nobody making you do nothing.
You're not meant to see that. You're not meant to see that. That's the whole point of you.
Yeah, that's true. Gotta dissociate. No, don't fight yourself.
What does it matter? Well, you want to remember the truth? That you had a mother that beat you? That hated you? That made your life a living hell?
And the daddy didn't do nothing.
But you got to live thinking that she loved you, that she was kind, that she's still alive.
Okay. Who sent the postcards? You did.
We knew that.
She's alive. I speak to her every day. What are you talking about?
Do you really though?
Who you be talking to?
After all these years, about her shit, I couldn't do it. This is so wrong. Steven, I'm sorry.
She been dead.
No, thank you. Let me out.
Ooh!
Do you think that was gonna be more violent? Friend thought ice pick to the face. It was over for you.
That was hilarious.
It's my fault I asked Mark to open up to you. Did he get a chance to speak with you?
He lied to me, that's what he did.
Mm-hmm. And what do you feel that he lied to you about?
Who knows him?
His face.
He said, "I'm nosy." First of all, mind your business.
Steven's here. He'd like to speak with you.
He knows it ain't her.
He knows it ain't. I want to give him a hug.
Mm-hmm.
She gone.
You know you ain't heard her voice in a long time. You ain't talked to
Never.
her.
Come on, let's all become one.
So you actually went. Oh.
That's where the memory was. He was standing on the street drinking. That
That's
ain't
Jake.
neither one of them. Anybody going in there?
Or it might be Mark, but he didn't want to talk about it because he didn't want to tell him that was the funeral.
Mm-hmm. No, he limping.
Because he drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Aww. And maybe this is when he created Jake.
Because
I don't say he created Jake, but you know.
Mm. It's got to be so hard because, you know, I feel like instinctually you love your mother or you have love for your mother, but you can't reconcile that with how you were treated by your mother. I'm sad.
Because, like, you remember when it was good.
Yeah.
And you also know that she was grieving.
And then you know the second it changed, it had something to do with you. Uh-oh. Wait now. He said, fuck that shit. Yeah.
What?
Look at you turning into you.
Do you not remember this?
Hey, Mum. Hey, you alright?
Mm.
Yeah, would you believe it? I am totally lost again. I don't know where I am. Oh, no, absolutely not. No, I know.
They keep showing this cat. They're trying to tell everybody about this Jake character from the comic. So
they're driving on the wrong side of the street. Babe.
Because you're in America.
Yeah. That's what he was saying. He used to be able to keep up a wall.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't face that. What the things I've done. Mom.
So have you ever been married to
All
Layla?
those horrible things that she said to you. She was wrong. It wasn't your fault. I shouldn't have brought him in that cave. I shouldn't have brought him in that cave. He was just a child.
Literally. You were looking for fun and adventure. That was it. We don't always make the right choice all the time. Uh-oh. That boat done did a Yui?
Let me just stopped. Gates. The gates of Cyrus.
What about them scales, honey? Did they get
They
balanced?
better hope.
So I wonder if they're just sticking with the two and not even introducing Jay.
That's what I'm starting to think now.
Because you know, it don't have to be exactly like the comic book.
Right, that maybe they thought 3 was too much for the show.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe Jake was too much for Disney.
That's true. That too.
No, we sorry.
Oh, no.
We just needed a shortcut. What in the Pirates of the Caribbean Davy Jones is this?
Hello?
That's the people from the roof? How do you fight sand?
Girl. Better call Peter Parker.
Yeah. He the only person that knows. So we got out and got on out of there.
Help him, Steven, help him.
Now where did she go? You can't just be
Right,
leaving
she
people.
was just like, oh, well.
I ain't never sailed a boat in my life. How am I supposed to know which way is straight? Unless you got this. Where they taking them? Then you've got this. That's right.
Yes, go on now. Come on.
Be brave.
There you go. There you
Be
go.
strong. Damn right.
Uh-huh.
Not 6. Watch your back.
Behind you.
Hey, Mark, you could have said something.
Okay.
There you go. Come on, strategy. Hit him low, hit him high.
Mm-hmm. He's out.
He needs to let that out.
Yeah.
He's been through a lot today.
Mm-hmm. Ow. No!
No! Come on.
Run.
Grab his feet, son.
Oh,
no! I don't know what that means. Are y'all... Does the heart become one? Oh.
Wait, he's still moving.
He ain't turned into a sand statue yet.
Yeah, run.
Run fast.
Run.
You got it. Oh shit.
No.
How do we stop?
Oh no.
No, don't get left behind.
He doesn't need Steven anymore.
He don't.
Oh no.
Maybe it's necessary. It's gonna get balanced now because it ain't but one heart. I think.
Oh no.
Yikes. You down bad.
Oh girl,
Steven.
tell him, did it hurt? Who are you yelling at?
He had to go. You gotta be yourself.
Damn.
You gotta be your whole self.
Yeah.
Look at you in the reeds. But how you gonna get back? Like, ma'am, I thought we were supposed to be taking a shortcut to get back to reality. How I get to the afterlife for real, for real. She dropped him off and dipped.
Didn't she?
That's gonna be the end, ain't it?
I feel like
They're
it.
getting ready to cut it off.
Mm-hmm.
Bastards.
Mm-hmm. Okay, new set.
Okay, the reeds.
Mm-hmm.
So now what we supposed to think?
Girl.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So if we're to assume that there are only going to be 2 personalities,
Mm-hmm.
now Mark is a whole person again. I'm thinking, I guess maybe I'm a little bit confused because it's like Mark was fully aware that this happened from time to time, and it's starting to happen more often.
Mm-hmm.
So was this whole asylum situation necessary for Steven to realize that you're real, but you're not really real?
Yeah.
Like you're a creation from me.
Right.
Was that what this whole thing was for? For him to be like,
I feel like a
balance
little
and to
bit
get
that
through?
it will, and to balance Mark out. Mark had to go and deal with what was causing him to create Steven. And I think dealing with it is why
kind of like healed him.
Or like Steven risked his life for Mark.
Mm.
And so it was like, you don't need him anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the line that says, whatever he said, like, you can do it, or if you can do it, that means I could do it, or whatever. I guess that was the whole, like, conclusion to the episode.
Yeah.
I'm a part of you always.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever, I guess, good qualities you feel like you get from Steven, they're already inside of you, so you just need to be that person.
Because what did the quote for Stephen Grant say that was on the poster?
I forgot already. Something about when there's danger.
When there's danger, Stephen Grant will be there, or something like that.
Something about like faces with no fear,
something
or
like
something.
That. So it's like y'all are one.
Yeah.
It's you.
So what does this mean? Buddy is in the ancestral plane Egyptian version.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I think now he can focus on the mission. There's no more fighting within him to get the mission complete.
But no, I'm saying he in the field of reeds, that's death. He in the afterlife. So is he gonna come back?
I think
Homegirl dropped him off and shut the deuces.
She coming back.
We have arrived.
She coming back.
This is your Uber stop.
Because hopefully she did what they asked, and went and found Khonshu, and maybe Khonshu can get to the field of reeds and bring him out. Because she said, even if I brought you back now, you would still be a dead body. Mm-hmm. So maybe they got to get Khonshu first, and he'll take him out. Take him out of the field of reeds. I'm
curious how that's going to work.
Yeah.
Because, like, the body is still dead.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, he was dying. I wonder if there's, like, what are the rules? Yeah. Like, do you have to still be breathing a little bit?
Right.
Right. You to be able to be like, okay, you can come back.
Right.
Or does it not matter? And it's like, you just need, essentially, like, you're your own avatar.
Right. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess we might have to wait. So I ain't got no choice.
Next week's the final episode.
I don't know how they're going to end this off and what this is going to lead to.
It needs to be 2 hours long.
If we didn't get an end credit scene here, we got to get one. There has to be one in the last episode. What that's going to be, I don't know.
Yeah.
And Harold up there just sending people to their death, left and right.
I wonder if he has Mark's body, though. Or did they leave him where he was?
I wouldn't be surprised if they left him only because he knows that Khonshu is locked up. So it's like, if he's dead, there's no way for him to come back. Like, I don't know if he was anticipating Tawet. I know I'm saying it wrong. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they were anticipating Tawet to come to assist Al. Right. So that could throw a wrench in whatever plan he has. But I'm thinking that he shot him like, oh, he's dead. We can go. Mm-hmm. And continue on doing whatever we're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what I would think. I'm definitely have to go back and pick apart the scenes that we, like, when we were in his house and even the scene in the desert when he had killed all those people and he was dying. Like, I need to go back and rewatch that to see what I can pick up on.
And I guess I am frustrated with, if people in the comments didn't tell us about Jake, I don't know if we would have been looking so much for waiting for him to come out so much.
I didn't know he existed.
No.
Yeah.
So I feel like Disney was just giving everybody Easter eggs. Like, we know in the comic books there's this third person, so we're going to show you a cap. We're going to show you him drinking. We're going to show this sarcophagus in red to make you think that he needs to let somebody else out. Yeah. And in reality, it means absolutely nothing.
Or what if it was like the child him in that red one? I feel like the last episode is gonna throw us for a loop.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that there are times where neither of them are like, or both of them are like, I didn't do this.
Yeah.
Although we know that stuff happened.
Yeah.
But they were like, I wasn't the one who did it. I don't see why you would lie to yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting that...
I mean, people lie to themselves every day.
If he was able to balance with just two hearts, if there's really a third one out there.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
That's where I'm a little confused. You think he still would have been imbalanced because something was missing.
And the way she said that they were shaped weird, or they weren't full, or they weren't whole, or something like that. So it's like with Steven going overboard and the scale balancing, it's like, okay, so you have to be whole now.
Right.
So maybe you're right. Maybe they are just giving us Easter eggs because they know people would be looking for that. But it's like, number one, ain't nobody gonna be seeing all this blood and gore on Disney Plus.
Right.
Children come here.
Right.
Number two,
even though they changed the rating system.
Even though they did. Number two, maybe they just didn't feel like his character was necessary. Like, that personality maybe doesn't fit into whatever story they're trying to tell here. So it's like, we know that y'all know he exists, but forget it. I wonder what Layla out there doing. If she is doing the Lord's work.
Did she get away?
Yeah. I mean, we didn't see. He got shot and then that was it.
He told her to run and
she did not.
I don't think
from what
she
I
saw
could see
him get shot. She was just...
Didn't she? I thought she gasped. I thought they showed her like...
Okay, I don't remember. What did she do?
Maybe not. Maybe I made that up.
I don't remember. I gotta watch it again.
But yeah, if she got away, hopefully she... I don't know what she could do. What could she do?
What if she gets Khonshu out and Khonshu chooses her instead and doesn't go to find Mark?
So in that case, is there a choice? Because Mark had to pledge allegiance to the creatures of the night.
She wants to stop Harold too. So if he presents it to her as the only option because he is manipulative, she might say yes.
It is all in the framing. You are correct. You are correct. He might get her. But she got the oopshotty.
That's not it.
Y'all know what I'm saying.
Ushopti.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Ushopti. I said it so many
Shopti.
times.
Something.
And it's now gone. It's been a week. She has that. So what can she do? I need to know what those, like, what you can even do with that if you have one in your possession.
Right.
Because I would assume you can't break it. Somebody was saying that maybe if you break it, then that will free the spirit. I saw somebody in the comments said that, like, they were speculating that could be.
And that's why Harold didn't break it.
Right. So I'm like, if that's all it takes, maybe she can break it, but then would she have to become her avatar?
Maybe.
Because I still don't believe Harold is her actual avatar. Only because she's locked up.
Right.
And it didn't seem like you have any powers if you're the guy that your avatar for
right,
is locked
definitely.
up.
I feel like if you have the Ushopti, that means you don't have an avatar.
So how does he have power? Harold.
I don't know.
Where did that came from?
I think maybe he must have stumbled across it and trying to find her.
Because the cane has the alligator heads on it, or crocodile, I can't remember which animal. Because it has those heads on there, maybe it's like infused with some power.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So maybe the power's coming from that, not from him.
Maybe, but I mean, yeah. Yes, the power is in the cane and the staff.
It'd be lighting up and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He just know the right words to say to make it come out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know what they're gonna do in this.
I don't know.
I don't know what they're gonna do, but
so I feel like we got to get resolution to Khonshu.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get resolution to how if Mark gets back.
Mm-hmm.
We need to figure out what's going on with Layla.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to stop Harold.
Yeah.
That's a lot to do.
That's a lot to do.
In an hour.
Mm-hmm. And I hope it's not quick. I don't want it to be
like
a
flash
quick,
here, flash there.
Yeah. I hate when
get
they
everybody
do that.
in the same place.
Yeah.
So that it can just play out.
Right. I mean, I feel like it's kind of almost like what they did with... well, I don't want them to do what they did with WandaVision. In my mind, as much as I love that series, I feel like the final episode was very fast. It was just like... Yeah. It took forever to do one thing, and now we're just doing everything in one episode.
Gotta wrap it up, yeah.
Hoping they don't do that in this one. So maybe...
That would be disappointing.
Yeah, maybe some things don't get resolved, and they will spill into whatever the next thing is for his story. Or lead into Blade or...
Yeah, I'm thinking...
Black Knight or something.
So my prediction is they're going to leave it a little bit open-ended so that, like you said, it can lead into whatever the next thing is. Mm-hmm. But it, like, directly leads us to, like, whatever the next thing is going to pick up around where this is or where this ends. Yeah. That's my hope. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess we'll just have to see. I don't know if I have anything else. Mm-mm. It was good.
It was real good.
It was insightful.
Yes.
Because, baby.
I'm glad we got like a clear defiant line of when all of this started for Mark.
And the changes that took place. Like these were the big events that made him switch from being this way to that way. Mm-hmm. I liked having that clarification as well. Because they really just threw us in this and was like, here's this guy. Right. Now he's in Switzerland. Mm-hmm. Now he's in London. Right. Now he's in Egypt. So, this episode was necessary.
So we knew that his mama wasn't alive. We knew that. We have been saying that since day one, that he wasn't talking to anybody. But now that we know the timeline of things, we know he ain't talking to Ahmed. Yeah.
We know that's not his mama.
We know that's not his mama. All right, well, that was episode 5 of Moon Knight. You guys let us know in the comments what you thought of this episode. No spoilers. We're going to keep saying that. Yeah. Because y'all shouldn't have told us about Jake. That's all. That's
why
all
you tell us
y'all
that?
should have told us. Because
I'm looking for him.
Looking for him. I don't think we're going to get him.
I don't think so.
Y'all can let us know if you think it's going to happen, but just off of your thoughts, not actually off of knowledge. Mm-hmm. You know, if you've been reading spoiler stuff, don't tell us. But yeah, let us know in the comments what you thought of this episode, and we'll see you in the next one for the finale. Mm-hmm. Bye.